Hey guys, welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations. I am here with Katie and Mary.
Hi.
I hope you know you said you're going to restart the start before you said instead of saying start the stream. So I just wanted to let you know.
God damn it! There was a lot of fuckery going on before I started the recording, and the words restart were used a lot.
Look, we're just getting started early. The madness is coming. This is just a primer. We're pre-game madness.
We're pre-game madness. That's true. If we get to the stadium today, there's going to be plenty of it. Katie, oh boy.
It's the madness tailgate.
You know what you need for that? Trucks. All right.
God, don't you even start.
But anyway, Lang has showed up to arrest Beacons, and let's help him, please. Someone help Beacons.
Help the hamster.
Yeah, let's help the hamster, please.
I am helping him. I'm putting him where he can't hurt anybody else.
I'm yelling bitch fight.
Yeah.
Officer Meekins, is it? You're coming with us.
What? Sir? I have nothing to do with it, sir.
Oh, hang on. Pause. Okay, we're good. The music's back. Okay. Agent Long, don't you think you're being a bit rash? Do you even have a good reason to suspect Officer Meekins?
I leave that kind of stuff to you prosecutors. It's your job, after all. Like I said earlier, the crime scene isn't as forgiving as your precious courtroom.
That's your answer.
I know you like your logic and reasoning, but that sort of impractical fluff is not needed out here in the field. All you have to do is arrest suspicious person after suspicious person. That's how you eliminate crime from the streets.
But that's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people by mistake.
Innocent people? Nonsense. There's no such thing as an innocent person. We've all got a blemish or two in our hearts.
That's tyranny. I won't allow such a thing to go on unchecked before my eyes.
Too bad you don't call the shots around here.
As I have sworn to uphold the laws of this land, I cannot allow you to take this man in. That you would arrest a man on false charges without even conducting an investigation. Have you no honor as a member of law enforcement? You! How dare you speak so disrespectfully to our Shifu!
Hold it! You amuse me, Mr. Prosecutor. Langzhe says every pack has its own rules. If you can play by their rules and come out on top, that is a true victory. All right, I'll give your beloved law a fair shake. I'll show you just how much investigating I've done. Through my line of logic.
Bitch fight!
Okay, please.
I'm just calling it as I see it.
I've seen a lot of bodies like this one being carted off in my time. I can say he was shot at a single glance, but even you figured out that much, right?
Kazi, the girls are fighting!
With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins. Isn't that right?
That is your reasoning. I like the Bad Badger in the background. $9 million.
Bad Badger mysteriously does not have a gun in this picture.
Yeah.
solid as a rock. It's based on the philosophy of detainment.
What's this philosophy of detainment?
You don't know?
I'm 17.
And yet you run around with law enforcement. Pay attention, girlie. In my country, the criminals have a saying, beware of the wolf.
Why the wolf?
Because in my language, lang means wolf, and you don't mess with me or my pack. And as for the detainment philosophy, its father is my honorable ancestor, Yang Jie.
You'd think I'd have heard of him and his teachings if he is that famous.
Lang Jie developed it as he worked to lock criminals away thousands of years ago.
Cassie, I'm hungry like the wolf.
Smell like a sound, lost and I'm found.
I love Duran Duran.
To this day, Zhengfa Police still trains its recruits using his philosophies.
But thousands of years ago? That makes your story about as believable as a fairy tale.
Anything wears down and breaks over time. Do you really believe something as ancient as that can be applied to today's world?
You want to put it to a test?
Sherlong Long's logic. There we go. So, what can you tell me about the body?
A lot. Even without an autopsy, I have my ways.
Oh, the local coroner would just love you.
I'm sure I would love to meet them.
I'm sure you would too.
They teach you the basics of forensics along with the detention philosophy.
Oh, then you wouldn't mind telling me a little of what you figured out, correct? Yes, I think anyone who saw the bullet wounds would come to the same conclusion.
Don't pat yourself on the back yet.
What's that supposed to mean?
Lang Jie says, search where the water is deepest. You have to keep your eyes on the big fish that lurks in the depths, which is the killer.
Is that right? And what would you know about the killer? It would appear you've studied a little of our laws.
Studied? Who needs to study what every child on any street corner already knows? It's that. Sure not.
The Federal Firearms Restriction Act.
That's it. Federal Firearms Restriction Act. I hear it's not easy to get a gun these days.
Interesting. That woman is the one in charge keeping track of the information. If that's the case, there are plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you?
As if I would need to. I've already looked into everyone else here.
Oh?
Other than Officer Meekins, I know no one else's weapon has been fired.
How did you check every single person's weapon in such a short span of time?
That's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable. It didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation.
The power of sheer numbers. But you have yet to check Officer Meekins' weapon, correct?
Thanks for reminding me. Hey, you! Show me your gun!
go!
What's wrong? Why does he look so sickly pale? All of a sudden, oh god, he lost it, didn't he? It was stolen.
What did you say? I can't hear you. Stop mumbling and spit it out already.
Sir! I lost my gun, sir!
I bloody knew it.
You don't seem at all surprised.
Like I said, I dealt with him in a previous case. He's more of a danger to himself than he is anyone else. Officer Meekins, how could you be so irresponsible?
In the end, it looks like you're still the only suspect we've got. You're the one who waited here outside this garage to ambush and kill the victim.
So you think that Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim, do you, Long? Bloody hell, I'm no good with Asian languages. I think this accusation deserves a little more scrutiny. You mean to tell me that the murder occurred here, in this garage?
From the fact that the suspect was found almost next to where the body was found, I'd say that it's pretty obvious that this is the crime scene. Longier says, a criminal always returns to the scene of the crime.
Hey, finally a quote I've heard before.
Furthermore, Longier says, successful investigations are the result of multiple returns to a crime scene.
Looks like neither detectives nor criminals have changed their ways over the millenniums. So this is the kind of conclusion the philosophy of detainment can lead you to.
I don't get it, Mr. Edgeworth. Why are you putting yourself on the line for Mr. Meekins?
It's not that I particularly care about what happens to Officer Meekins.
What?
However, I can't simply stand by while Agent Long ignores our country's laws. Shi-long. Just what sort of investigator are you? Oh, Miles is like, I really don't give a fuck about this guy.
At least he's honest.
I mean, to be fair, Meekins gave him a huge ass headache before, so. Yeah, is this our preliminary findings? Unfortunately for you, Agent Long, that is simply not possible.
What do you mean?
You've seen the crime scene for yourself. And while you were looking, did you not think to yourself that it was a little too clean?
Yeah.
All right.
I know how you do that.
I want everyone to look at that Sprite. And now look at this. Now look at this. Do you see why I say Zac Efron energy?
I completely forgot about this Sprite, not gonna lie.
Zac Efron energy from...
I'm so delighted. I'm so delighted that me showing you that blew your mind.
From Agent Shi-long. Just every word.
Interpol agent.
Interpol
Potential furry.
Agent. Potential furry. Fuck. I just keep fucking flipping between the two images.
Oh my god. Wait, bring it up for a side-by-side comparison. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Let's see it on the play-by-play.
Shit.
There you go.
Katie literally blew my goddamn mind.
Zac Efron live reacts.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just put it in the corner like a fucking scare cam.
Christ on a fucking crutch.
Oh no.
Oh boy, we've lost everyone. Goodbye.
Well, I told
Thank
you.
you for coming to the stream. Everyone's fucking dead now. Goodbye.
I can never recover.
Oh god. Oh, that's fucking funny. I'm leaving that scare cam there.
Oh my god.
Take it away.
Oh no, I took it away. But I'll just be like, what do you think, Zach?
Jesus Christ.
I was so fucking excited for that sprite. I was like, yes! Oh, God. Oh. Whew. So you did notice that there was too little blood. Do you still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here? Because this isn't the crime scene, and if it was your men who led you to think it was, then I suggest you leave this case to the local police to set the record straight.
Not bad. I see your logic can be just as sound as mine. In that case, let me ask you this. Don't you think it's weird that that officer was hanging around here in the first place?
Weird. How so?
Hey, you! Your squad's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing neglecting your duties and loafing around here? Don't you dare give me some lame excuse like I found myself taking a walk.
Sir, I really did take a walk, sir.
You're a disgrace.
Oh.
How dare you take your pack obligations so lightly?
Sir!
Officer Meekins is looking extra meek. Is he hiding something?
Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Please, sir! Save me the way you did earlier, please, sir!
Officer Meekins, please give us a detailed account of what happened.
Sir, not you too!
Look at Meekins' soulless eyes on the zoom in.
I forgot about that, holy shit.
That zoom in on Meekins' fucking soulless looking eyes. Blank stare, fucking no thoughts, head empty, brain's fucking spaghetti.
True, sir. I wasn't assigned to the area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. I also went looking for the kidnapper who, while selling dreams of the Blue Badgermobile, sir. But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir.
What is this Blue Badgermobile?
It's a moving store on wheels that sells sweet dreams and merchandise, sir. The Blue Badgermobile is just a roaming souvenir shop?
Again, I just love Miles. Like, Blue Badgermobile, evidence. Like, just nothing.
Just shove the whole moped in your pocket.
Well, no, he made a note about it, and he made the data. He jotted it down in his organizer. But Nick would be like,
he'd go on this whole tangent.
yeah, like his whole thing would have a tangent. Like, it sells a bunch of cheap-looking souvenirs. ... You know, like.
Who would even buy this stuff?
Yeah, exactly. And Miles is just like evidence discovered in the Wild Wild West area. That's all Miles needs.
Sir, I swear I was chasing the kidnapper down when I was being a good dream merchant.
He seems rather worked up, even more than his usual hyperactive self.
He sure seems sure of what he's saying.
Can you try to calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level, officer?
Sir! Roger, sir!
Ah, yes, exactly as I asked.
10-4, good buddy, but in Meekin's voice.
Yeah.
10-4, good buddy.
Don't ever call me that again.
Yes, sir.
All right then, where were you assigned to?
I was assigned to the main gate, sir.
He must mean the area with the bridge and the outrageous fountain.
Okay, then why are you here in the Wild Wild West area? That's because... It's because of a very deep reason, ma'am.
Describe for me how you conducted your investigation.
Yes, sir. Well, first I made sure there was no suspicious-looking people in the area, sir. But the only person that seemed rather to gather around me were little girls, sir. Well, what did you expect when you're dressed like the Blue Badger? I thought I had no chance at that point, sir, so...
What exactly do you mean by selling dreams?
Sir, the Blue Badger Mobile is where dreams are collected. What?
Oh, good. I'm glad an expert is equally as confused.
Sweetness like you've never known except in dreams, ma'am. Like innocent drops. And bitterness found only in nightmares, ma'am. Guilty jawbreakers. Selling those as I push the Blue Badger Mobile along is my sworn duty, ma'am. He's very hyperactive.
Incredibly.
And imaginative.
Did he forget that his actual duty is as a lawkeeper?
No, he's actually very enthusiastic about his job when he's on patrol. I can promise you that.
He seems to be very enthusiastic about all of his jobs.
That's not particularly a bad thing to be, but in this case, I would have to actually agree with you, Agent.
Don't agree with me. I wouldn't sully myself.
I'll do what I damn well please.
Bitch fight! Bitch fight! Bitch fight!
Now I'm imagining that Long slowly, edging over from the opposite side behind Meekins to stand beside Miles so that they can fucking Statler and Waldorf together.
Holy
anyway.
That's incredible. You completely forgot to look for the kidnappers.
No, sir, of course not, sir! I would never do something like that, sir! You're absolutely right! Wow, you're good at forcing people to confess things, Mr. Edgeworth. To be frank, I'm just a little man, sir. A little 6'2" man, sir.
I was gonna say, isn't Meekin's gigantic? He's actually really tall.
Wait, I have to figure out how tall Long is now.
He's on the AA wiki.
I forgot my keyboard is broken.
Hang on, I got you.
I'm pretty sure Meekins is towering over everyone. Yeah, he's only 5'11". Meekins is towering over all of them.
Yeah, I mean, Miles is 5'10". So he's not that much shorter than Long. But yeah, Meekins is towering over all of them. He was shorter in Rise from the Ashes only to Damon Gant. By an inch.
Yeah, the wiki says Damon Gant is 6 foot tall. I look at the wiki and say you're wrong.
Oh wait, he's taller than Gant?
Yes, Gant is canonically only 6 foot tall, but no, I refuse to believe that.
This is perfect because no, this is perfect because in the Wizard of Oz musical cast, he's the Meekins is the Scarecrow.
Oh, Manfred von Karma's only 5'10". He and Miles are the same height. Shit.
Yeah. Nice.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I knew. I always imagined Gant is like 6'4" or some shit like that.
I'm better at selling kids a few small dreams looking for big crooks, sir.
Enough wallowing in your own self-pity. Let's return to your testimony.
Yes, sir.
How did you wind up all the way over here?
He was in the middle of a sea of kids, sir. But one of the kids decided to challenge me to a fight, sir.
Oh, good lord.
I had to run away from child's painful dropkick before I knew it.
Well, at least you didn't actually fight a child.
Would never, sir. A good old dropkick. I dished out a fair share of those when I was a kid.
Huh.
What's up, Mr. Edgeworth?
Nothing. There's a vague memory. Never mind. Meekin singing a shanty as he goes down in a sea of children.
I'm imagining the scene at the beginning of Pirates of the Caribbean where Jack Sparrow is standing on the mast as the ship bottoms out.
On the crow's nest.
It's just Meekins in a sea of children.
Yep.
On the crow's nest.
Yep.
On the foremizzen. Oh, man. There's actually a backstory as to why that ship was sinking. He stood, you know the wenches on Tortuga, Scarlet and Giselle?
Uh-huh.
He stood them both up for a wedding, so they pulled all of the, oh, I forget what the technical term was called, but they essentially pulled out all the nails on the ship.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I desperately need Johnny Depp to sing Hoist Up the Thing now. Anyway.
It was always the best when you felt one really connect with your opponent.
In any case, you wound up here for a reason completely unrelated to the investigation.
You're no fun. Sir, that's right, sir.
I'm trying to stop a man from being accused of murder while having a running commentary from an Interpol agent.
That's what I do.
Bitch fight?
No, I'm just going to continue. That's not something you should be admitting to with your head held high, officer. It sounds like he simply forgot about his real job and became the Blue Badger. Oh my god. Okay. Absolutely nothing went down the wrong pipe.
Oh, definitely not. Never happens.
God damn.
Breathing? Swallowing?
How do I breathe?
We don't breathe much. We just read about it.
Yep. However, there is one flaw in Officer Meekins' story. But I have the feeling that he'll need some prodding before he'll spill the beans. So I believe it is on this statement. Yep. Officer Meekins, I would appreciate it if you didn't tell such transparent lies.
Sir, I'm lying, sir?
Yes, you are. If you were really out there selling dreams with the Blue Badgermobile until recently, then what is it doing here inside the garage? We didn't get his shriek.
Let's do it. Let's skip it then, because that actually hurt my throat.
Okay, yeah, you're good. Just imagine the loudest fucking hamster scream you can. That was Meekins. Was that you? Or was that Katie?
Yeah, that was me. No, that was me.
Oh my god, that was...
I'm Stunt Meekins for Katie.
Stunt Meekins!
I'm your supersonic stunt hamster.
Holy shit.
Actually, I had just lost track, sir.
Lost track of what?
By the time I realized it, the blue Batmobile was nowhere to be found, sir.
Which would mean it was perhaps stolen.
That's when I came back to the area, thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir. But that's when you found me, Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
A likely story. Who do you think is gonna buy such a convenient tale as that?
And
Mr. Edgeworth, sir?
Yes?
You believe me, right, sir?
We'll find out with proper evidence, Officer Meekins. Just like we did 2 years ago. You were innocent then, weren't you?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, exactly. And evidence proved you innocent. So we are going to continue along that train.
You're talking to him like you would talk to a child.
Yeah, that's precisely what you have to do.
Oh, I get it.
Yes. Agent, what exactly is so convenient about his story?
The car getting stolen. It's completely unbelievable, even for a cover story. But I think we can assume the car was used, all right. To move the dead body. You killed the victim at some distant location, Officer Meekins. And then you used the Blue Badger mobile to transport it all the way here. Now then, you're coming with me.
But it wasn't me, sir! The killer, sir! It wasn't me!
Agent Long, wait!
What do you want now?
We still don't know where the real scene of the crime is. You can't say we know all the facts of this case, let alone the truth.
I told you. Truth schmooth. I couldn't care less. Our job is to catch the crook. You'll find out your precious truth after we arrest the guy and take him in. That's the job of you prosecutors in your fancy courts with your logic. As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste.
You boorish buffoon.
Nice alliteration.
Thank you.
I think you need to leave.
What?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to trample the joke.
Oh, you're good.
We need to get the body to autopsy, and you guys are getting in the way.
I absolutely read that as we need to get the booty to autopsy. Jesus Christ.
His booty isn't that good. I've seen better.
What? Long? Boy. You would interfere with another one of my investigations.
Hey now, let's not forget who holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here.
Ugh.
I'm afraid the one doing the interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy.
No!
Now, be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight. If you don't, I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice.
I love the dichotomy between these two, like replaying the game, because it's been a hot second. And that, like, Long is how Miles used to be. Just fucking arrest everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forget what time Miles started this crazy adventure. Chased out like a pair of peasants.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Kay?
There's something even thieves should never steal. You know what that is?
You really shouldn't steal anything. However, I'll bite. What shouldn't a thief steal?
A life. That's too heavy of a burden on the soul to get away with ever.
That's something we can agree on. Well said, Kay. No matter what we may try, murder is the one crime that can never truly be hidden. And I intend to prove that by my own hands, when I apprehend the murderer myself.
All right. And I'm gonna work extra hard to be a good assistant. Let's go.
I still never said she could be my assistant. I'm just going to drop the issue. The first thing we should do is locate the real scene of the murder. Mr. Edgeworth! Detective Gumshoe. Mr. Edgeworth, the stadium! Hurry, sir! This is supposed to be hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium! A witness?
You! What did we tell you about leaving your assigned post?
Ah, the jig is up! Mr. Edgeworth, remember that I'm always rooting for you, so go get him, sir!
Those detectives sure look like they're enjoying themselves.
It's not all fun and games, Kay. Now then, let's head to the stadium and meet this witness. Oh wait, I want to go to the bridge.
I love that the blue badger there had the bandage on his horn, like in the original one.
Yeah, like the plywood one that Gumshoe made.
Yeah.
I thought there was a witness here.
Yeah, I don't see anyone.
I need a small, just a gif of their sprites turning around, but to the sound of Sweet Dreams.
It's so cute. Mr. Edgeworth! Long time no see!
There she is! She's so tall!
I know! She's grown! Look at her wearing, like, lip gloss.
I know.
You are Ms. Emma Skye, correct? This girl is the younger sister of my former superior, Lana Skye. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as witness and prosecutor. But I thought she had gone to Europe to study forensics. I can't believe you remember me, Mr. Edgeworth! Of course I do. How have you been? You look to be in good spirits. Are you still studying abroad? You bet! More than anything, I want to investigate crime scenes, scientifically. I've been studying non-stop every day to become a top-notch forensic scientist. But it's spring break now, so I thought I'd come back for a bit. I see. Okay, can Miles leave the area? Nope. Damn it.
Where are you going, Mr. Edgeworth? We have to find the witness before that mean old werewolf does.
You're right. The witness is supposed to be in this stadium, but where? Oh my god.
Also, is that a friend of yours?
Who, Emma? Yes.
Yeah.
Of a sort.
And meanwhile, I took a consulting class from a visiting professor who's an investigative photographer. It was super cool.
Oh god. I love her. I love her design for these games.
Same.
It's so fucking cute. Also, this theme. Emma's theme makes me so happy. I almost didn't recognize you. You've really grown in these past few years. Please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. I know I still have a long way to go. But I'm gonna be a super forensic scientist someday. You'll see.
You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth really well. You two are acquaintances, right?
Hang on, let me see. How old is Emma now? 18! She's only a year older than Kay! Aww.
Immediate big sister material.
Oh, people ship the shit out of these two.
That's also adorable.
Yeah. Oh, Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Emma Skye. It's nice to meet you. I'm studying abroad now to be a forensic scientist. How about you?
Oh, wow, that's a great dream. My name's Kay Faraday. And I'm training to become an unstoppable great thief.
A great thief? Don't think too hard on it, Emma. It's not worth the trouble.
DN Angel intensifies.
Shouldn't you be arresting her, Mr. Edgeworth? Like, all heroically and stuff? Well, no, she hasn't committed a crime in my presence.
That's right.
I'm also keeping an eye on her to make sure she doesn't commit a crime.
Take you behind the knee again.
What?
What?
In any case, we have much to catch up on. You bet we do. Look at my badge, Emma! This is the symbol of a prosecutor, right? I don't think I've ever seen you wear it, though. Well, I'm not as enthusiastic about wearing it as you are with your pin badges. I know, right? I mean, I really wanted to put even a few more on today. Oh, hey, I like yours, Kay. Do you have any extras?
Sorry, but there's only one of these in the world, and that's proof that I'm a great thief.
God, I love Emma so much. So, why are you here, Emma? Well, I just happened to decide to come back home for spring break, you know, visit sis. She got out recently. And then I heard that you came back too, so I raced on over here. I had really wanted to welcome you back at the airport, but I just missed you. And how exactly did you know I was here? Through the power of science, naturally. Never underestimate what science can do for you. I love how Miles is like, why are you borderline stalking me? 18.
The answer's Twitter. That's how I knew you were here.
Miles doesn't have a Twitter.
I know, but that's pretty much the answer she gave.
Yeah, I know. But like, I love how Miles doesn't even like think about it. He's just like, sure, she wanted to greet me. It's out of gratitude. Like, he's just r/whoosh on her giant stinking crush on him. I use these to track your footprints, and I followed them straight to you. This set is the greatest. It's so wonderfully scientific. You spray this chemical on the ground, and when you shine the special light on it, zing! The footprints light up like an electrified noble gas in a glass tube. Bleh. It's almost like magic, scientifically speaking. Forensic science has never seemed more ominous to me than at this very moment. Emma, I'd like to ask you about what you witnessed. Huh? What are you talking about? Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about? Well, I did get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me. Mr. Edgeworth needs your scientific doohickeys right now, pal, he said. What was that man thinking? Or rather, not thinking. So, let me guess, there's been a murder, right? Yes, unfortunately. There's a sudden glint in her eyes. Emma is the foremost member of r/Miles Edgeworth, or Miles Edgewatch.
She's one of the mods, Jesus, at this point.
She started a Twitter feed.
Where is Miles Edgeworth now? Oh, shit, there was something about a glint in her eyes. But I need to keep my mind focused on the witness. Now, where did that person go?
Yes.
You look deep in thought. Care to share, Kay?
With all that's happened, I'm getting a little confused. For example, what that detective said earlier.
About how we must look for the witness at the stadium.
No, not that. The I'm always rooting for you bit. I was thinking about how sweet it is You two must be best friends.
I think you're a little confused, all right, Kay.
How can you not be his best friend?
Multiple reasons.
So mean.
I hear that quite a bit. Doesn't quite faze me. I assume this is another...
better.
What?
What?
I assume this is another Badgermobile.
Yeah, but it's different than a different color than the Blue Badger's car.
Yes, this is the retina-searing pink model.
Sir, have you seen your own clothes lately?
To be fair, they're magenta. But yes, he is a hypocrite. Hmm? What's that off in the distance?
And we've just completely lost control of the stream. Goodbye.
Yep.
And have a good night.
This is it. This is the end. Oh, this is my first time experiencing this live in person.
Yes, it is. Katie.
Oh, hey, it's the Pink Badger. Badger get.
I was gonna be like, did you fucking leave?
Duh.
Badger. Just what does she
Mushroom.
Just what does she see in these silly things? Bless the localization team for that. Mm-hmm.
I think the Badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Just looking at you kind of adoringly.
What? It's a suit. You can't... It has soulless eyes.
It's the way she's positioning her body.
Are you by chance the witness I've been searching for? Sorry, but I don't speak Badger dance. I'm just going to look this way a bit. It's all about body language. Okay. The thing I was hoping to see was not there, but we can see it later. Ah! I can't take being inside that stuffy head anymore! You're... No! Why her? Why here? Why now?
Another friend of yours?
I first met this woman 3 years ago. She was a witness in one of my cases. She has since gone out of her way to pop up unexpectedly and cause me great grief. Edgy poo! Oh god.
Good friend?
No, there's a restraining
Really good
order.
friend.
No, there's a restraining order.
Oh.
She's not allowed inside the prosecutor's office.
Oh.
She sends flowers every single month and a card. Ugh. Why couldn't you understand what I was trying to tell you? I mean, really. I was trying so hard to keep the kids' dreams alive by staying in character, but you couldn't pick up on what I was trying to convey to you. I'm sick and tired of that roundabout way of talking, so I'm just going to be direct. I had a bad feeling before, but this just made it official. Today has gone beyond the typical not my day into the realm of waking nightmare.
So you're a friend of Mr. Edgeworth's too, right, Miss Pink Badger?
You could say that, but right now I'm just the Pink Badger, dearie. She may look the part, but I know better than to trust my eyes around this woman. My name is Wendy Oldbag, but you can call me Wendy or Granny or whatever suits your fancy.
Nice to meet you, Miss Oldbag. I'm Kay Faraday.
Okay, no, don't be drawn in. What do I care about a young whippersnapper like you?
Yeesh. I was just trying to be polite.
There's no winning. There's absolutely no winning. She's horrid.
Where's my uncle? Let me put her straight.
Weren't you a security guard at one of the Gatewater hotels the last time we met? I go where I'm needed. I'm very good at what I do, unlike the youth of today. I get called in all the time to fill in when there aren't enough hands. But enough about me, Edgy Poo. I'm thoroughly dejected right now. I finally get the chance to see you again, and here you are talking with 2 young girls. Men are all the same. It doesn't matter how old they get. They're shamelessly flirt with young girls. Why, just the other day, it happened to you. You got done at lunch.
You seem to attract all sort of interesting people, Mr. Edgeworth.
Kay, please, I'm begging you, by all means, do not provoke her any further. I will literally get on my knees and beg you.
Don't do that. But aren't you forgetting about something, Mr. Edgeworth? This person could be the witness.
Honestly, I hope she isn't, but I don't think fate is going to be so kind today.
Long in the background, laughing hysterically.
Long, more like, what the fuck are you doing? This is my fucking scene. I saw what happened. I even saw the exact moment it happened. How's that?
No, it's true. She's the witness.
Oh. You have a satchel, yes?
Yeah?
Do you happen to have any aspirin?
You're in luck.
Good, we're about to empty the entire bottle between the 2 of us.
There's only 1 pill left, though.
Break it in half.
All right.
Emma in the background, slowly pulling an entire apothecary out of her satchel.
Yeah, Emma's just like, Mr. Edgeworth.
Emma like, I have Advil, and I have Aleve, and I have Excedrin.
I have Mr. Edgeworth. I have Tylenol. I have extra strength Tylenol. I have Motrin. I have regular ibuprofen. I know they're kind of the same thing, but some people are picky. I have Excedrin, extra strength. I have Excedrin migraine. I have some Aleve just in case you're really, really sore or you have a really bad headache. I mean, I've got a lot.
I even have some Wolfsbane, just because I had a gut instinct.
Miles is like, give me one of everything except the Wolfsbane. Hold off on the Wolfsbane, I might need it later. Oh, I don't suppose I can afford to ignore the old bag. Yes, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me. The moment of the murder! You mean to say that you witnessed someone being killed right before your eyes?
Sounds like a pretty important piece of testimony to me.
Yes, she's provided that supposedly numerous times.
Oh.
Oh God, why is she looking at me like that? I came to the stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw 2 men facing each other in that area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you.
Looks like we hit a jackpot, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I can't afford to ignore what she has to say, much as I would like to. Unfortunately. What's that unfortunately you tacked on supposed to mean, Edgy Poo?
Well, anyway, let's see what we can find with this little old lady.
Oh, okay, what did I just say? Don't encourage that. She will literally chase you around the entire park.
I mean, she is old, though.
She has chased a 9-year-old child around Global Studios without tiring.
Okay, that sounds kind of funny to watch, though.
I wasn't there, but I heard about it.
I'm gonna see if there's a YouTube video.
I doubt there is.
Damn it.
It was a live case.
Damn it.
Emma in the background readying the emergency inhaler. Kay in the background readying yakety sax.
Yakety sax. Meanwhile, Emma is just slowly, like, dumping pills into Kay's aspirin bottle. Like, I've got so many here.
Trying to make sure they don't rattle so she doesn't get noticed.
Yeah. You bet we're pressing old bag. You mean you took a break from being the pink badger? You may not think it, but it's hard work keeping kids' dreams alive. You smell of sweat, your hip creaks with pain, you even begin to dream about work.
That's the kind of story that would scar a child for life, you know?
Well, that's why I chose to come take my break here, whippersnapper. I don't plan on planning the part of the dead badger in front of a bunch of kids.
Ow. I wish you would right now, jeez.
So, what did you see while you, the pink badger, were resting?
Oh, yes, that. Well,
Mr. Edgeworth, is she okay? No, decidedly not. You saw two men. Can you describe them for me?
they looked like your average Joes, completely uninteresting and not worth fawning over. I'm telling you, they were so boring that I don't even remember much beyond that.
But did they have any special features? Anything you can recall would be very helpful. For once.
Oh my, don't tell me you're jealous of these two men.
Hey, she's right. You do seem pretty worked up over there, Mr. Edgeworth.
Are you doing that on purpose, Kay?
Oh, absolutely.
His blood pressure's gonna skyrocket.
I hold the aspirin.
I have more.
Put that back. Put that back for now.
Well, but like...
We'll save that for the actual emergency.
Well, I mean, like, the last time I saw Mr. Edgeworth, he was getting a lot of, like, stress nosebleeds.
What?
Yeah, he wasn't in a pretty good spot.
Okay, get some just have it on hand. We'll jump in if needed.
Okay, got it. I don't want anything to happen to Mr. Edgeworth.
You've got it bad.
Shh, don't let him hear. Shh, shut up, Kate.
I'm not worked up over anyone, and I'm not jealous. Dear God, no.
It's all right, Edgy Poo. Those two are just foals compared to a stallion like you.
Jesus Christ.
I literally did this gross fucking wiggle in my chair.
I like my men around my age.
That's good to know, Kay. I wasn't... What? Ugh.
I was trying to tell... she's making creepy implications. I don't want her making those implications about me.
Miles in the background, like, I like my women like I like my coffee. I don't like coffee.
I drink it. Miles is more like, I drink it if I need an emergency, so that's not even apt. Like... I like my woman like I like my cheap liquor. I don't.
There you go.
Only top shelf. Only top of shelf for Miles Edgeworth.
Nick in the background somewhere. I like coffee. I like tea. I like the Java Jive, and it loves me.
Nick.
Did someone say MD 2020?
Oh. Hey, oh, Katie will always fall back on Mad Dog because it is the nastiest shit in the world.
Oh, it's so gross.
I thought so little of them that I lost interest the instant I laid eyes on them.
You're claiming to have seen the exact moment in which the murder took place, and yet you don't know their features or anything to make them stand out. This is just spectacular.
Absolutely. That gun made a terrible racket when it was fired.
Didn't you try to go help the person that had got shot?
I'm only one person, you smart alecky brat. What could I have done? But I took off as soon as I could find someone who could help.
2 men, 1 bullet. It's all consistent with what we found from the body. Sadly, there wasn't exactly a lot of new information to go on in your testimony.
Well, if I saw the guy again, I'm sure I could identify him for you. I mean, how do you expect me to remember everything without something to jog my memory?
Self-centered, aren't we?
I tried to warn you multiple times.
I like to poke the bear.
Multiple times, Kay. This is one that you just leave alone. This is one
Yeah,
where
I found out.
you run in the opposite direction as fast as you possibly can. Do you now understand?
Smoke bombs, got it.
Do you have those? If you do, I'm going to confiscate them.
No, I absolutely don't have them, so you can't confiscate anything that I absolutely don't have.
She's slowly putting smoke bombs back in her satchel.
Yeah, pretty much. Turning her satchel away from him even farther.
Yeah, and he's like, I can't see it, so I can't prove that it exists, damn it. While it was somewhat useful, her testimony also presents us with a new problem, as is the status quo with her.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes?
so about this new problem.
What is that giant grin on your face for?
Do you want me to show you something really nice?
No, thank you.
Hey, don't be so mean! I swear it's something you're going to like.
What is that gadget you're holding? It's not a cell phone.
What you see before you is the secret weapon of a great thief.
Ah, I should have known it would be worthless.
Hey, don't be like that. What do you think now?
What is it doing? It's projecting something into the air.
I'm going to input the necessary information to run a simulation now. Once I'm done, I'll increase its size to project to its maximum size. Dark skies in the evening when no other bird dares take wing. All seeing. Now, witness the true power of a real modern day Robin Hood.
What is this?
It's the Matrix.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's sick, right? This is a recreation of the murder based on the information input into Little Thief.
Little Thief. I dare say I think you're taking the Robin Hood thing a bit too far.
Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulation for me to plan my... But I suppose I can use it for... use it like this, too. Let's see. Miss Oldbag said that there were two men facing each other. And then a gunshot rang out and the victim fell to the ground.
Ah, so with this we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past.
See? So what do you think?
I have to say, I'm impressed by the technology thieves have access to these days, and concerned.
You're not taking this, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, I haven't seen you do
Anyway,
anything
well-
wrong with it.
Good. Well, it is a super secret weapon by the mighty Yatagarasu.
Indeed.
Oh, but there isn't enough information, or if something's out of place, the recreation will come out a little strange.
In other words, I can use this to authenticate the validity of a witness's testimony.
You got it. You really catch on quick, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right now, the simulation is a recreation of that witness's testimony. So for now, I should re-examine everything. And if I find anything illogical or strange, I can then ask for clarification.
Feel free to examine anything in the simulation in the way you always do. You can even present some evidence to me if you find anything. And if you find anything, I've got Little Thief with me, so just let me know, okay?
This is the mechanic I was alluding to. I love Little Thief. I think it's...
ARG intensified.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like a living an ARG. Emma, what do you have to say? This is amazing! Just feel the power of science.
Science. She blinded me with science. Science.
What is this? Some sort of new attraction? Oh, Miles, no. According to the testimony, the victim fell to the ground here.
That's right. But
if that's the case, then we've already found our first contradiction.
Huh? What? Where?
If this is the real scene of the crime, there's something missing that should be here. Let's see. Yeah.
The blood.
Yeah, blood. This is the contradiction.
Is something wrong with my recreation?
If this is the real scene of the crime, something specific should be here. If you think back, how did we deduce that the other crime scene was not the real one?
Oh, I get what's missing now. There's no blood on the ground here either, right?
Right. The fact that there's no blood here casts doubt on the witness's testimony.
Edgy Poo, how can you doubt me like that? Are you calling me a liar? I know what I saw, and what I saw is the victim get shot down.
You know, I don't think she's lying, Mr. Edgeworth.
Ugh, to be honest, I can't think of a reason why she would lie to me this time. In that case, maybe there is another explanation for the distinct lack of blood. Miles. It's the silhouette of the killer with his gun at the ready. Kay, is it not possible to recreate the face of the killer?
Well, I can't exactly input what we don't know into Little Thief.
She has a point.
Ace Attorney neatly sidestepping the computer-enhanced problem in crime scene dramas.
Yep. Is it not possible that the victim was wearing a costume?
So you really think that Mr. Deacon was one of the kidnappers?
I think we can reasonably assume there is a very good chance that he was. And that if he was shot while he was inside one of these stolen costumes...
Then Mr. Deacon's blood would be inside the costume instead of on the ground.
Precisely. Now, if only we could prove that the victim was wearing a costume.
You think that it'd be easy if we could find some footprints? Like Emma, cackling in the background. But the problem is finding them since there doesn't seem to be any around, which, I mean, we still have Emma cackling in the background.
Footprints, huh? I wonder how we can go about finding some of those.
Follow the cackling.
Yeah, yes, I am. Quite concerning, this guy. Emma, about that method you were talking about for finding footprints. Ah, finally, my expert knowledge in forensics is needed! Yes, well, can you detect and trace even partial footprints? Leave it to me. My cutting-edge detection kit can find anything. Very well, if you could please analyze the footprints in this area. Okay, stand back now and witness the power of science at work.
It can find anything, even Miles Edgeworth's will to live.
Jesus Christ. Hey, I found something! Look, right there! I don't see anything. Oh, that's right. Here, put these special glasses on, Mr. Edgeworth. He looks so funny. Oh, these footprints here were definitely left by a badger costume. Judging by the way the prints are layered, those seem to be the newest. Then we can conclude that the victim was definitely wearing a costume at the time. Just imagine Miles wearing those pink glasses.
I need it.
It's very cute. I've never seen fan art of it, of him or Nick wearing the glasses.
Case,
I've seen
just like taking a photo.
Yeah.
I have definitely seen Nick wearing the glasses.
Aw, I would love to see fan art of it next time you see it.
Yeah.
Victim's costume.
Okay. In that case, I'll update Little Thief's simulation parameters. I can't wait to see what we find out from this new info.
I just realized we probably should have had Mary be Emma. Because Emma's going to be changing voice actors so much anyway.
Yeah.
Do you want to cover her in 2? Because when she's around in 2, neither of your other characters are there.
Sure.
Yeah, there we go. You've got it.
Woo!
And that way Emma's voice
Excellent.
just keeps changing as she grows.
Heck yes.
And it just changes in Apollo Justice, depending on if she's in the courtroom or if she's investigating.
Depending on her mood.
Yeah, pretty much. So the victim was wearing a costume when he died.
And with that, we are one step closer to the truth, right?
I can see the recreation has changed in accordance with the new information. We may be closer, but now something else has caught my attention.
What do you want?
Your testimony, naturally. I'd like to hear it one more time, if you please. Oh god, there's the look again. I'm terrified. Is this the exact same testimony as before?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I'm not gonna read it again, because we've already heard it. Aw, and there's fan art of Nick wearing the glasses. Oh my god, there's so much. Oh my god, that third one is so cute. I love all of these.
I am a purveyor of the fine arts.
Katie is so happy right now.
I have definitely seen the second and third one. I was actually going to go searching for the third one.
Super cute.
So, does this mean that Miss Oldbag's testimony has a contradiction in it?
Yes, and I believe our best course of action is to compare it with your recreation.
See, I just knew Little Thief would be a help. Now, let's see if we can pull more info out of Miss Oldbag to put in our recreation.
For that, we must first find the contradiction in her testimony. Okay, so we've already pressed her. How do you know if they are men if they were both in costume? Two men? How did you know the gender of the two people involved, seeing as how the victim was wearing a costume at the time? Ow! Furthermore, I have another matter I'd like to inquire about. I'd very much like to know why you failed to mention the costume in your testimony. I'm beginning to doubt if you really witnessed the murder at all.
But I'm telling you, I really did see it. I saw it with my very own eyes. From a seat in the second tier.
The second tier?
Hey, did you say you saw it right in front of you earlier?
You see what I mean? She makes every case a bloody nightmare.
It's fun.
That was, you know, I was using the phrase in the metaphorical sense. Oh, I see our witness still has a screw loose in the metaphorical sense.
The cushy seats in the second tier are reserved for hotshot VIPs, which is exactly why I go there now and again to take a nap.
I can't see how you could have gotten a good look from up there. It's so high up.
Were you able to see even the victim's costume from way up there?
Well, I know I saw 2 people, but I couldn't really see what they looked like at all because they were in the stage of shadow. My eyesight isn't what it used to be, you know. Not like when I was young. People call me Even Eye Wendy then.
Oh my god, does she shut up?
Oh, let's just return to our investigation while she hyperventilates and Emma feeds her oxygen from an oxygen mask, shall we, Kay?
You got it.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Bye. We'll be around.
I wanted to help more. And now I'm stuck making sure this old woman doesn't die. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth. It looks like they broke the stage down.
I guess that means they're done for the day.
Or maybe it's because a different show is scheduled to start its run tomorrow. You look particularly depressed. You hung your head at the mention of that.
Wait, I just noticed for the first time that other cameo in the back of the screen.
Oh shit, I just did too!
Holy shit!
I literally just noticed it like right as you started saying it.
Oh my god!
If that... Oh, that's your line. Never mind.
Sorry, I'm just like, I'm staring at that other, oh my god.
They fucking did that.
I'm going through like about 10 million emotions right now.
Are you going through all the stages of grief?
I am going through all the stages of grief.
Like 18 stages of grief.
Yeah, oh my god. I can't even scream about it because we haven't played Apollo Justice yet. But those of you who know, you know. Oh my god, I've played this game at least like 4 times and I never noticed that. Jesus Christ. Then again, this is my first time in HD. If that woman's testimony is to be believed, the murder occurred before the stage was broken down.
Do you want me to put that input that bit into Little Thief?
Yes, if you please.
Okay.
Well, do I really need to say anything? There is clearly...
a contradiction here.
Please stop stealing my lines.
Oh, come on! It wasn't that hard to see it coming, even for a layman like me.
Gary's mod no clip. Cat is pro gamer. Oh my god.
GG Nori.
Wait, is that band on the stage why you were so upset?
Yeah.
Did you come here to see them?
I was hoping to watch their show.
I see.
It was already completely packed. You couldn't even get near it.
I see. I suppose, in any case, it's not possible for the killer to have stood here in that way. Because there was a very real stage set up in this spot at the time.
Sheesh, I told you I got it. Do you feel the need to explain everything?
Yes, well, in any case, we still need to resolve this unusual situation. I also love Kay because she makes meta commentary about exposing and or not exposing, exposition to the audience.
Yeah.
Like, that's something Nick would do and Maya would just be like, Maya would just go along with it because Maya's like, yep. But Kay's like, duh. Maya's too busy, like, off in her own, like, Steel Samurai world. Bless her sweetheart. She's thinking of ways to recreate episodes of the Steel Samurai.
Absolutely.
She's like, yep, sure, whatever you say, Nick.
I can use that broom handle later.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I can take this from the crime scene to make the evil magistrate's staff.
I also love how fucking Miles, the biggest Steel Samurai nerd on the fucking planet. Why does anybody get into mascots and shit? This is dumb. The Blue Badger is dumb.
Yes. He is a fucking hypocrite because he is in such denial about what a fucking fanboy he is.
Isn't it obvious? The killer was on top of the stage naturally. Oh god. I hope it wasn't one of the band members.
What?
Right, Miss Old Bag?
Well, naturally that would mean it would be the singer.
No! No, it couldn't have been him.
Oh, yes, I remember now. The killer was standing on top of the stage.
Yeah, I'll prove it to you. Now let me just update the info into the simulation. And he's too short to be the lead singer.
What? Do you know the lead singer's height?
Yes?
You're a fangirl, aren't you?
They're really cool. Like, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do we
no.
have here?
Oh no.
A bunch of hooligans running amok, I see.
Oh, well, we'll let him deal with, Old Bag.
Oh, yeah, smart idea.
Of course. Agent Long, how nice of you to join us.
Well, I can't have you going around messing up my crime scenes.
Agent Long, we've discovered that the real scene of the murder is here, the stadium.
I see. Thanks.
For what?
I'm just trying to show you my appreciation for all the time you've saved me. Who knew that such a strange little toy could recreate a crime scene like that?
Little Thief is not a toy.
How long were you watching?
Long enough.
You bizarre wolf voyeur?
You're not touching this.
Look, a good wolf lies in wait for the perfect time to strike. You conserve energy. Do you not know anything?
I beg your pardon. I'm simply going to pretend you didn't say that. And no, you aren't touching Kay's device.
I would love to see you try to stop me.
I would love to see you try to stop her.
I'll bite his hand.
Yeah. Interpol agent, no match for 17-year-old great thief. Abso-fucking-lutely not.
Bite his hand, kick him in the shin, and run.
Yeah.
I'm imagining them both baring their teeth at each other and growling, and Miles just chugging Advil in the background while Emma tries to soothe him.
No, Emma's like, I'll help. He's picking on Mr. Edgeworth. I've got him. I'll blind him with science.
I mean, to be fair, an Interpol agent would not expect a 17-year-old girl, young adult technically,
Yeah.
to bite them and kick them in the shin.
Also, Old Bag would be on him in about 5 seconds. Miles is...
my God.
So Miles has his little sister and an old lady stalker and an 18-year-old with a crush on him.
Don't fuck with women in pink. They will rip you apart. They will rip you apart.
Yeah, all three are wearing pink. Oh, God.
You too.
Sir. Oh my God, it was right fucking there. Ah!
And there you have it. You see? Big boys like me don't need a silly toys, little girl.
Hang on. Event schedule.
Boy.
Battle of the Magicians.
Oh.
Oh my God, it says Max Galactica.
Oh my God.
Look.
Holy shit.
If you look really close, you can see Max Galactica versus Troop blocked by Emma's head. Oh my god. I think all of our brains just shattered. Katie, are you alive?
I'm mad I didn't get to see Max Galactica get his ass whooped.
Yeah, he would. He would. I like Max, but no, he would absolutely get his ass whooped.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, that's so cool! Bless the HD version and bless my, like, 32-inch monitor. Bless.
Holy fuck.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's not a toy.
Now this is a recreation.
Don't let him get to you, Kay. So what? Do you still intend to assert that Officer Meekins is the killer? How many times has he hurt himself in your custody?
At least 12.
That is irrelevant.
No, I don't think it is.
Of course. Even knowing the crime took place here doesn't let him off the hook.
He would sooner shoot himself with the gun than he would someone else.
And clearly we're protecting the public peace by keeping him with 5 guards on him at any time.
Well, his gun was lost, so he's not really a danger to anyone, now is he?
Yet.
Come here, bitch fight time.
A bitch fight?
Would
Bitch fight.
What? Oh, these two are gonna argue. I get to see Mr. Edgeworth in action again. Oh, it's so cool.
I don't know if I'd go cool, but definitely entertaining.
It's so cool.
You've got it bad.
Shut up, Kay! Shut up! Shh! Don't let Miss Oldbag hear you either. Ugh.
Ugh.
Old Bag in the meanwhile fucking Metal Gear Solid noise.
Yeah.
What? What? Who said what about my edgy poo? Did you say something about my edgy poo?
Wolfman did.
I'll get him!
This is the real scene of the crime. Officer Meekins lay in wait for the victim on top of the stage. And when the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high. That's the truth your little recreation showed.
How far will you go to accuse Officer Meekins of the crime?
He's the most likely suspect we've got, especially given the situation with his gun.
Well, even if he is the killer, at least my recreation was on the mark. Also, he's too tall.
You see? Thank you for understanding, my little crow girl. And I don't see what height has to do with murder, but...
Because he's taller than the lead singer, and the killer had to be shorter because it can't be the lead singer. I am not a common crow, by the way. I am the Yatagarasu, the Raven of Legend.
Okay, you don't want to go throwing that name around, especially to Interpol.
I'm not afraid.
Sure, nah. Why does that sound familiar?
Well, unfortunately, your conclusion has yet to be tested, Agent. So, let's see how well it holds up. Okay, Ixnay. Looks like we found the real crime scene first.
Brag all you want, but we don't have all that free time, unlike the two of you.
You know what you remind me of? A dog licking his wounds as he whimpers home.
I guess I should be thankful for all the time you saved me. Xie. That's how we say thanks in my country.
I may not be able to pronounce it, but I do know that, yes. You're welcome. Hope he realizes we didn't do all of this for him.
But I'm here now, so I'll be taking over.
Also, Miles is bluffing out his ass. He only knows a little bit of Asian languages. Boy, you part Japanese.
As I was saying, this is where the crime took place.
Granted, Zhongfa is China, but you know. Boy, you part Japanese, study your Asian countries. Although I'm sure Manfred was just like, it's nonsense, you know.
Oh yeah.
Manfred von Karma in the background being super Eurocentrist.
Yeah.
Because of course he would.
About that, laughs in Daigyakuten. Just laughs. Lying in wait. How did Officer Meekins even know the victim was going to come here?
Simple. He was investigating the kidnappers, right? And while he was doing so, he came to understand the victim, Mr. Deacon's movements.
And why would the good officer want to ambush and kill a kidnapper?
You mean his motive? Who knows and who cares? You can find that out for yourself when you talk to him in jail.
You have no respect for the order of the law.
Don't get me wrong, but I need more than there's no motive to convince me otherwise.
He's right. The lack of a motive is a rather weak argument by itself. At least here on the field.
So the officer lay in wait on top of the stage.
So you agree with how our recreation turned out?
Like I said, I'm grateful you were able to save me some time.
All right, but we still don't know why he chose to wait on top of the stage.
Who cares? Maybe he wanted to become the Blue Badger. Who's to say he didn't see the stage and decide to put on a Badger stage show of his own?
Or maybe there's a completely different reason.
What does it matter? It still doesn't change the fact that Officer Meekins stood up on that stage and shot the victim on the ground below.
So you honestly believe that what you're saying is what really occurred?
Hey, you're the ones who came up with this scenario. Are you saying you doubt yourselves?
Touché. Unfortunately, Agent Long's conclusions do not contradict with our recreation.
Then does that mean that we went, that all went down just as he says?
No, not quite. I wonder if what we had recreated earlier was the whole truth. Yeah, it was shot from the abdomen through the shoulder. I'm terribly sorry, Agent Long. I should have warned you that our recreation is incomplete. You cut in quite unexpectedly, after all.
What's that supposed to mean?
You said that the victim was shot by the killer from up above, correct? I hate to break it to you, but that's not possible.
Huh? Why not?
Recall Mr. Deacon's body, specifically where the gunshot wounds were located.
Actually, I didn't get that good of a look.
Oh, well then, that's right, you were in shock. The bullet entered Mr. Deacon in his abdominal region and exited his right shoulder. This is more consistent with an angled shot from beneath the victim.
Then...
Yes, our recreation had the victim being shot at an angle from above.
a clear contradiction!
You're discounting your own conclusions?
No, this is one point is the only flaw. This was the mistaken parameter in our recreation. Yes, the locations of the killer and the victim were wrong.
I get it. I see what you're trying to say.
I believe the killer and the victim were standing opposite to what we initially thought. It was the victim who was on top of the stage as he was being shot by the killer. Your fears are completely assuaged, Kay. If this is what happened, it also explained the positioning of the gunshot wounds. Now that I think of it, why is that emblem familiar?
As you've probably seen it around quite a bit.
No. A different reason.
I think you have.
I don't pay attention to modern music. I prefer classical.
We'll talk about it when we're not at a crime scene. But until then, what about the footprints?
Since footprints don't lie, we can assume then that the killer also wore a costume.
Okay, I'll try using that data instead.
This little toy of yours is pretty robust.
Don't touch it.
I thought
it's not a toy.
Yeah, yes, that exactly. Judging by the fact that both the killer and victim were wearing costumes, I'd say it was a killing between the two kidnappers. That would be the most natural conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Agent Long?
Well done, Mr. Prosecutor. But that alone doesn't clear Officer Meekins of the crime. I ask that you take another good look at the tire marks over there. The 3 marks are indicative of the blue Badgermobile. That story Officer Meekins told about that shop on wheels getting stolen was just a lie. He drove the blue Badgermobile here and committed the murder. Then he used the car to move the body to the garage in the Wild Wild West area.
You believe he moved the body with the car?
That's right. It was Officer Meekins himself who pointed us to the way he did it.
The 3-tiered tread marks are very telling. However, is the blue Badgermobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern? Hold it. The tire marks.
Yes, the tire marks. The ones there behind the stage. They were hidden up until now by the various pieces of stage. The various peaches. By the various pieces.
Those are more plums.
I don't know, they might more resemble apricots.
I was gonna bring up the eggplants.
Eggplants?
What? It's a meme. You know that.
Yeah.
What are they talking about?
I have no earthly idea.
As for when they were made.
The one time they get along.
Yeah. I'll
Just
have
to be like, what
ask.
the fuck?
I'll have to ask Shina for a translation later.
Yeah. She's like, I don't fucking know.
She's probably scrolling through every social media at the moment.
That's
She's on
true.
TikTok right now.
Shina dissociating while watching TikTok streams.
She's trying to figure out mom talk gossip.
She's trying to figure out who's been kicked out of the group this time.
They must have been made after the rain had begun to fall, correct?
Yes, and probably around the same time as when the killer's footprints were made. The tires on that Blue Badger mobile probably got pretty muddy because of that. I say it's the Blue Badger mobile because, well, that's pretty obvious too.
Three tire marks. I have to agree that the Blue Badger mobile has 3 tires.
Of course. The only thing in the park that could make those marks is the roving shop.
Are you forgetting that there are, in fact, 3 of them? You can't simply ignore the pink and proto Badgermobiles, Agent Long.
Of course, I didn't say it couldn't be either of the other 2. But I see no reason to drag them into this just to complicate things.
Of course, you have some sort of proof that it was all a lie, correct?
Of course not.
Well, that was blunt.
But suppose it is a lie. It would explain a lot of things. Like his movements and his whereabouts.
So you still claim that the tire marks belong to the Blue Badger mobile?
It must have arrived on the scene after the ground had become wet with rain. Officer Meekins committed the murder.
Besides the Blue Badge mobile, there are other ways the body could have been moved.
Recall what the Wild Wild West area looked like. Only the Blue Badger mobile and Mr. Deacon's body were in the garage. I'd say that's proof.
I suppose if one were to look at that place, that would be the only logical conclusion. However, my experience tells me that the truth is usually not so easily found. Is there some sort of problem with Agent Long's statement with regard to that scene?
Looks like the only thing that car was selling was death, not dreams.
Only if what Agent Long believes turns out to be true. The 3 tired tread marks are very telling, however. Is the Blue Badger mobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern?
I'm almost impressed, little bird. That was very philosophical of you.
Thank you? I want to still be angry at you, but thanks. Also, Crow. Raven.
Regardless, I object.
Just very softly, not wanting to interrupt the small moment.
No, just like, oh, I'm so tired of this shit. I want to sleep.
So a song also just popped in my head and I'm not going to sing it.
What song is it? Type it in chat.
I was gonna say, it's a Sonata Arctica song, so.
Oh, okay. I got you. Sorry, Agent Long, but that's an impossible tale.
And why is that?
Those tire marks could not have been left by Officer Meekins' Blue Badger mobile. One look at the car would have told you so. Take a good look at the tires. There's not a single dollop of mud to be found on it. If this car had come to the backstage area and left those tire tracks, then the lack of mud on these tires stands out as a very peculiar indeed.
Then how do you explain the tracks, genius?
Yeah, I get it. What about Miss Old Bag's pink Badger mobile?
And don't be ridiculous! I'm still here. I was sleeping the entire time in the second-tier seats.
Indeed, I believe we can rule her out as someone related to the crime. However, there is yet one more roving store, as I recall.
Oh, you mean the Proto Badger?
Yes, the one with the incredibly soulless eyes. That's right, there was one more parking space inside that garage. and it proves the existence of a proto-Badgermobile. Agent Long, I suggest you find this proto-Badgermobile post-haste. There must still be some sort of incriminating evidence on it.
Hey, did you hear something?
I was gonna say, is this who I think it is? Yep. I suddenly realized.
Well, me.
Are you alright?
Well, this is something. Looks like we found our kidnapping victim, or I suppose he found us. Where were you all this time?
Wild West with kidnappers.
He was in the room next to the one I was held in?
Ran away using underground and got lost. The kidnappers.
What is it? I can't understand what you're trying to say.
He just escaped. Don't be a dong.
I can't even. I'm just imagining him fucking speechless.
Yeah, he's like gobsmacked. He's like, this 17-year-old just called me a fucking dog.
I put on my cool sunglasses and everything.
Did you read your line?
But the kidnappers escaped wearing costumes.
Did you see the faces of your kidnappers?
No, I didn't see their faces, but two. One was a woman.
A woman?
Quite important piece of testimony. Hey, what are you guys doing? Stop standing there and get your cops on this already. I'll even let you guys have what the kids said just now. Consider it a gift. Now, are you going to get out of my crime scene, or am I going to have to get rough?
No. Again?
Dog said rough.
You're nothing but a big bully. And a furry.
Cracks neck.
I am not. I have been stared down by a big orange power man. You do not fucking scare me.
I find that interesting, considering you're standing next to someone in a fursuit, but go off.
I'm doing this for a job, you whippersnapper! I will beat you so hard your mother wishes she wouldn't give birth to you!
Oh, damn. That was a bit much, even for me.
It's old bag.
Shayna, get the muzzle.
Oh, please. Let this play out.
Of course.
Just heard quietly. Of course. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's go.
No. Not you. You're a very important witness for my case.
Now hold on one moment.
I'm not about to let her get away that easily.
Ugh, this is like 3 years ago all over again. Except I'm not intimidated this time. I'll be just fine, Mr. Edgeworth. I've got about, like, 20 chemical compounds. I can turn into a bomb at a moment's notice. I'll be fine.
I like her. Can we keep her, Mr. Edgeworth?
What? We're not picking up strays. She's studying in Europe. She came back to visit her sister.
Now hold on, even strays can be important.
Oh, God. Take your philosophy elsewhere, please. She is an old friend. Kay, you can exchange phone numbers with her if you would like.
Yes.
Sweet. I'll find you after, you know, I get out from, you know, furry here.
All right, you deal with the werewolf.
Don't count on me to testify, because I won't. Not for you. That's right. I won't either. You hear me, you young whippersnapper?
Hey, calm down. There's no need for all this hostility. I just want to take a statement from each of you. I'm not going to rough either of you up. I give you my word. And don't comment.
Wolf said rough.
You're lucky I have principles.
I don't.
Okay. Or was that Sheena? Shurna?
That was Shina.
Oh, shit.
God bless.
I was like, that was either Kay very quietly being like, I'll fuck a dude up. or Shurna being like, I'll snap a kid's neck.
Yeah, Shurna just being like, I'll play bad cop.
Neither of you are Damon Gant, so I don't even care.
I'm interested to learn about this Gant fellow.
Yeah, well, stay interested. If you don't care about our laws, you're not going to care about the case.
There are so many fundamental logical flaws in that argument.
You're a fundamental flaw.
Mr. Prosecutor, will you do something about your Pax whelps?
She's very willful. I actually wasn't her charge, really. She wasn't my charge, I should say. Last time it was an associate. Of sorts. The defense. Not me.
I suppose there's something to be said for adopting a stray into your pack, but if you won't discipline her, I will.
One, gross.
She's scared.
1, gross. 2, still not scared. Hey, I think I saw him here earlier, by the way, Mr. Edgeworth. What? Yeah. He was with, he introduced me. He was with someone in a funny, no, 2 girls in funny purple robes. Yeah. He might still be here. You know, if you have time after the murder case. We can all catch up. That would be nice.
You can make your date plans later. Come on now, fair maidens, what do you say? Will you cooperate?
Fair maidens? My, you little rascal. You sure know the way to a woman's heart.
Good luck with her.
Longier says, passage of time is but a fleeting moment, and a lady is young forever.
Trying to outdo my edgy poo with your fancy schmancy sayings. Let's get this over.
Take her, please. You get her restrained from the Zhongfa the Zhongfa embassy, please. Really, she is not allowed in the prosecutor's office.
Let's get this over with. So we're clear, I'm only interested in giving you my statement, not my number.
Sure. Just as soon as Mr. Prosecutor leaves us be.
Mr. Edgeworth! We'll see you later, Kay, or Emma. Wow. It's a good thing it's time to end.
Here.
Kay, it's been a very long day.
What kind of pack leader can't keep the names of his pack straight?
You're going to want a favor from me one day, and I will revel in it. Okay, so we've got that saved. Yeah, and it is time. So we are in the second part of the middle, and we have 2 parts of the end. So we're like smack dab in the middle of this case.
Yeah.
And we get an Easter egg when we begin next time. So Saturday we'll probably finish this up. If we're lucky, we'll get to move on to my favorite case, which is case 4. But we'll see. But yeah. That's it for tonight. I'm sorry Old Bag did not... Well, actually, Old Bag did incite quite a bit of insanity. I was going to say I'm sorry she didn't, but she did.
She always does.
Yeah.
Without fail.
Yeah. Also, Emma just talking like a fucking... I don't know if she would be a millennial or a Zoomer. I think she's a Zoomer. Yeah, she's a Zoomer. Definitely talking like a Zoomer, then just wantonly calling Lang a furry. Just to say, just to make this clear, none of us are like, oh yeah, Lang's a furry. It's just funny.
Let Long make GIF jokes.
What?
Let Long make GIF jokes.
Oh, I thought I heard GIF jokes, and I'm like, wait. If he makes a GIF joke, if you have a precision strike, I will probably end up crying with laughter. Just saying. No pressure, but if it happens, it happens. Don't let the opportunity pass you by. If you see it, you take it.
Always take every opportunity you see.
That's yeah, pretty much that's how we end up with the streams the way they are.
Like the cha.
Yeah, cha.
Cha.
Cha, brah.
Cha. Fuck. Katie dropped those at the perfect moments, and I'm like, nope. Jacques doesn't need to say anything else. We're moving on. Bless you. I don't know if y'all just heard my cat sneeze just now.
No.
Bless you. Bless you, little baby. Little cranky pot. Have you forgiven me? Fucking hissing at me earlier. He was so cranky today. He was so cranky today. But yeah, so we will be back on Saturday. I am excited for. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and thank everybody for watching. Even if you're watching this on YouTube later, you're watching the VOD, whatever. It is very much appreciated. Very sincerely. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be back in Ace Attorney. So, that's all for now, and we will see you next time. This has been Danny, Katie, and Mary.
Whee.
Bye,
And we will see you guys next time.